Richie Sexson.
My friend, we've got work to do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a brand new rbbl season. As you guys probably saw last time, we won it all last time. It was a very tight series, but we won 3-2 against Question Monkey's Pirates. But nonetheless, a few months later, or well, now, we're in the marks of a new journey, rbbl Season 13. And well, I decided to bring my junior bombers back, although with a bit of a twist. You see, me and the Bombers organization have agreed to something. We've agreed to what we're gonna now call throughout the season, and as you probably saw on the intro card, Operation Get Richie to the Playoffs. More info when we go over the team. But, oh, how rude of me to not introduce myself. Hello everybody, this is the CRK, and this is the team that I was able to draft. For anyone that doesn't know about the rbbl, for anyone that's here for the first time, I'll leave a link to I'll leave like a description to what the rbbl is, and also the rules, by the way, in case anyone that isn't in the know about this. So basically, I figured since I'm here, I may as well go over the team. So for the first pick, we selected Pete Wheeler, second overall in the draft. What happened was basically everyone got randomly assigned a slot, and I got assigned a slot B, which meant I got to pick the second slot in the first round. It's unfortunate as in it kind of eliminated. Since I had such an early first round pick, or such a good first rounder, I unfortunately wasn't able to get good value in other picks, but with my said first rounder, I decided to go with Pete Wheeler. To tell the truth, my options at the time were Pete, Henry, or Julie, but I went for Pete as well. As you guys probably saw if you saw it a couple of seasons ago, I already had Henry on my Season 11 rbbl team. I just wanted something new, and also so I didn't have to worry about defense. For any of you that aren't in the know, he is such an early round 1 pick because of how insanely fast he is, and how insanely good of an AI defender he is. Basically, if you have Pete anywhere in the field, you basically cannot hit to him. He's that good. So for defense and just for something new, welcome to the Bombers organization, Pete. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm Pete. Pete Wheeler. Yeah, that's it.
Welcome, Pete. So for the second round pick, Cam Porter. Now, something to note is that just like last season, there were 10 customs made for all of the leagues that were shared between the leagues. In one of the last picks of the second round, I decided to pick Cam Porter. So yeah, so basically, I picked Ham because he was pretty much the best option available, really. He has a cannon of an arm, 90 out of 100 arm strength, a decent glove, and a great power bat. Just so I didn't have to worry about a third baseman later, I decided to just pick up Ham. It'll be interesting to see how well he does. He looks like he should be able to hit some homers for us, especially at our... Oh, and I just realized how rude of me as well. I didn't specify that this season I chose Parks to be our home field. By the way, unlike our defensive routes in the last couple of seasons, I decided to go for a different approach this season, for a more offensive team, or for a team that is more focused on offense, or scoring the ball, rather than holding teams to like a really low amount of runs, in case you're wondering. So that's why I chose Parks Department number 2. And also because, well, whether it be online or offline, we've just never been there before. So yeah. So with Ham as our second rounder, then in about the midst of our third round, we picked up Earl Abbott. He's very similar. He's actually the other Luane clone. In Season 11, we had Grace Tipton, who was the Luane clone. Her and Star were a great one, too. Yeah, Earl is basically the male version of Grace. Super fast, nice contact bat, decent glove for fielding. Although that garbage arm isn't great. And he has a great RP, which can help in pitching situations, which is what I was aiming for. So basically, Earl's job on the team is to just get on base with the grounder, and if they have a weaker catcher, just steal second, basically. And on defense, it's just to assist in the RP lines, and hopefully scoop up some things due to his speed. So that's pretty much our third rounder in Earl. I just wanted the speed and RP line, especially considering how this place or Parks has big bounces. So then for our fourth rounder, we have someone who is familiar to the Bombers organization, Alexis Weiss. Now, for anyone that's been watching the online season, you'll know that we actually have her on that team as well. Basically, she was just the best option available. I feel like she has some solid speed, or some okay speed for the fourth round, at least mid to late fourth round. A power bat that's good enough to hit it out at Parks, and even has RP line. To tell the truth, I honestly think that Alexis is one of the more underrated generics, as, like, she isn't that bad. Like, she's really good for, like, a late 4th rounder to early 5th rounder, I feel like, at least in 03. So, yeah, welcome back, Alexis. Then as our 5th rounder, we have the nerdy man himself, Dmitry Petrovich. Basically, what I thought of, because I'm pretty sure it was one of the last picks of the 5th round, mainly due to me getting slot B, my idea was basically this. Because Dmitry has a solid bat at 78 out of 100 power and 57 out of 100 contact. It's enough to hit really strong liners, or just straight up home runs, at least at Parks. Like, at Parks, he has enough power to hit homers here, which is a pretty big plus as just a supporting bat from a Dmitry. And on top of that, he's honestly pretty decent at defense. His arm is decent enough, and he's a 3 height. And he also has some speed too, although it isn't great. Yeah, so Dmitry will actually be our shortstop, believe it or not. I'm kind of taking a gamble on this in a way. My hope, although the arm kind of scares me at 52 or 53 out of 100, the hopes is basically that Dmitry will just be good enough at shortstop to not be completely awful for our defense, basically. My hope is that since he's a 3 height and with some speed, then his arm isn't completely garbage, that it won't be terrible. If it doesn't work out, then it'll kind of stink, but if it does, then it'll be great, basically. This is kind of the make or break pick of the team, I feel like, because I could have picked, like I could have picked Holly Franklin or Fernando Diaz, in which we actually had Fernando last season in the 01 league, but I felt like I just really needed that height of Dmitry and also that much better bat. So my hopes is that Dmitry will just basically be just good enough as a shortstop, basically. I know it's not great, but that's the hope. So yeah, welcome to the team, Dmitry. Let's see what you have to say.
Greetings, comrade. I am Dmitry Petrovich.
Greetings. Here he is, Mr. VIP himself, with our 6th rounder. We have what this season's name is based off of, Richie. Welcome back, Richie. You got anything to say about you being the VIP of the team here?
Hey, I'm Richie Sexson.
Anything else?
Me and my grandpa have the same middle name, Lockwood. Cool, huh?
Nice. So basically, for some information, first off, this is the 13th season of the RBBL, and Richie is the only playable character that you can normally select off of, like, the benches and whatnot that has not made the playoffs yet. in like 10 seasons of RBBL play, he has not made the playoffs on a single team. And honestly, as the head of the Junior Bombers organization in 03 here, I can't stand for this, honestly. He is one of my favorites. So, regardless of the cost, regardless of the cost unless it requires breaking league rules, our goal this season, as you could probably figure by the name, is to just get Richie to the playoffs. I don't really even care about winning another championship. If we can just get Richie to the playoffs, then honestly, this season is a success. Not to brag or anything, but we've already been there. We've already got the championship. We've already done that. But nobody else has been able to say that they have gotten Richie to the playoffs, including us, might I add. As in case you guys, as Richie isn't new to us. We had him in season 11, in the first season actually, and unfortunately we were just one game away at 7-7 from the playoffs, and getting Richie to the playoffs. So basically Richie is basically being treated as a VIP to us basically, and I decided to pick him in the 6th round, just to not get sniped. So yeah, welcome back Richie. I hope we can do you service, man, as the VIP here. Anything else to say?
You know what? I can play guitar. Maybe Ahmed and Amir will let me play in their band. I hear they rock pretty hard.
Well, hopefully after this season, you can be let into the list of characters, which is everyone except you, that has made the RBBL playoffs, man. I know I'm repeating myself, but that is the goal of this season. Basically, just get Richie to the playoffs. With that out of the way, that was our 6th rounder, Mr. MVP. Now on to our 7th rounder, Petra Chekhov. Now Petra Chekhov actually has a bit of history with this pick, as it was originally a Paco Kaufman, but I was fortunately able to trade with fellow league member Doodle Grim Reaper OP. So basically Petra, I've never used Petra, so she's another new one to the organization. Petra has a power bat, and that's about it, basically. She has a bat that's like similar to like Mikey's bat. It's like 50 some out of 100 contact, 93 out of 100 power. Her role is basically the DH of the team, as just the main power bat. She can't play defense if her life depended on it and is slow, but as long as we hit plenty of home runs with her, as long as she can be like similar to like Joan from our season 11, or like Lance from last season, I don't really care, honestly. Although I do also plan on putting her at a pitcher though, as she does have a great hook. As for defense, I actually plan on, for my AI rotation, I actually plan on actually starting her, by the way. Because basically the RP is going to be, basically it's going to be Petra goes to second. Petra goes to second for Earl. Then it's going to be Earl going to a right field for Alexis, basically. That's basically what I did for the RP on where the AI puts everyone on the team, by the way. With our 7th rounder, welcome Petra Chekhov to the Bombers organization. And with 8th pick, we also have someone new, R.D. Pembleton, a Maria Luna clone. He's basically the exact same as Maria Luna when it comes to the skill tree. He's honestly decent. I'd argue even underrated. Decent bat, 60 out of 100 something power, I think 67, 40 something out of 100 contact. Some speed, a decent glove, although the arm is a bit mediocre. I honestly think that Artie is a bit underrated, personally. I think that Artie and Arlene, the Maria Luna clones, are honestly underrated, as they're honestly decent. He's basically just going to be a supporting bat that can hopefully make at least a defensive play or two in the field. And if he can't hit liners, then hopefully he has enough speed to hit grounders, because he does have decent speed to get on. Other than that, since he's our 8th rounder, I don't really expect much from him, honestly. But welcome to the Bombers organization, R.D. Pimbleton. And as our last pick, anyone that knows us knows who this is gonna be. Heidi. As to why she's here, well, let's just say that you should know. Okay, nah, I'm just kidding. She's my personal favorite generic, so I've always gotta have her. Cannon arm, can't really do much else, and I don't really care that she can't do much else. Yeah, she is in no ways unfamiliar with us, as she's been on pretty much every season. Or every team, including the one we won it with last season. So yeah, welcome back Heidi. Out of the way, I think that's about the team introduction out of the way, and how this team came to form. Honestly, I think it's a pretty solid team. The defense might be a bit suspect with the weak arms. Petra being at starting pitcher, which means that she can get demolished by grounders. Dimitri at shortstop, which might be a bit suspect, and also just weak arms all around. But I think but my hopes is that I'm just gonna be able to outscore some people. Basically, the idea is get on with Pete and Earl with grounders, with how insanely fast they are. Hit bombs with Petra, Alexis, and a Ham, and hopefully hit, and potentially Dimitri and Pete, because Dimitri and Pete have bats that are enough to like hit homers here. They can't really hit homers much else, or like in many other places, but here they can. And hopefully just get on with Richie or the VIP and Artie, and then hopefully Heidi can just get a power up or two if she doesn't get on herself. That's basically the plan. I like the offense. One of the things that I like about this team, and compared to my last team, when compared to our last Bombers team, is how everyone except for Earl and Heidi, in which Earl is super fast, has solid bats, which is something that is just so amazing for me, honestly. As one of the most annoying things for the last couple of seasons was just how everyone just had like just really weak bats. Yeah, fortunately that really shouldn't be an issue anymore, as everyone except for those two has liner power, whereas at least the ability to hit it to the outfield, if not just straight up hitting home runs. I personally feel like I'm pretty confident with this team. I feel like we should be able to get Richie to the playoffs, honestly. But with that out of the way, I'm pretty sure this game we're playing Sky's Indians. Let's head into the rosters and start the season. Start the first game. Pretty sure I have everything set up. I think, you know, ironically, I don't think I'm gonna even change the rotation. I think what I set up for my AI is probably just going to be what I'm just going to use as the user. So their team, it's honestly a pretty good team. If this was Sky's first draft, then I definitely don't think it was a bad team at all. I think that they did pretty well. They have Henry. I remember using you a couple of seasons ago. Actually, this is interesting because Richie and Henry used to be teammates a few seasons ago. When I had the season 11 Bombers, so that's interesting. For center, their outfield looks okay. I hope it's not something, this outfield looks okay, but I hope it's not something that kills my runs, but I don't think it should. Henry at second is going to be pretty annoying to deal with, because that kind of shuts down the grounders that head over there. And I also can't really hit to Horus that well as like some of these liners that like hop over here. Yeah, some of them are just gonna be where it's like I'll hit them over there just for Henry to then just zoom over and catch it, basically. That's annoying. I might be able to exploit Brett at shortstop because he has 100 cord and his solid speed. his arm isn't the best, and since he's a 2 height, he might drop some things. Or not drop some things, it might just bounce past him. Although he does have quick reaction time to make up for it with his 100 chords and speed. I think what I'm gonna try and do is I'm probably also gonna try and hit some grounders like over here. So hopefully like Peggy can get to it. Preferably not Butch, but another thing to note is that also Butch also might be, I think I'll be able to steal with a Pete and Earl off of Butch as well. As for the rotation, I don't think I'll be able to exploit it in any way. So yeah, it's slightly annoying, but it's whatever. But I think I'm gonna set my lineup now. Yep. I think this is the lineup I'm gonna go for. The idea with this lineup is basically this. Pete gets on, he steals second if a catcher has a weak enough arm, or doesn't have like a cannon of an arm. I then get Earl up, he hopefully either grounds on or whatnot. Hopefully grounds on, and hopefully if Pete isn't on second, hopefully makes it to second. Petra to at least try to drive him in. Dimitri to then drive him in if Petra doesn't do her job, or doesn't drive him in. I'm using Dimitri as kind of like a backup, if that makes sense, as like, he has enough power to hit homers at parks, so the hope, or at least really strong liners, so the hope is that basically Dimitri will be able to just line it over, or just hit strong liners to the outfield, in which this outfield isn't ridiculous. That drives him in, basically. Dimitri, Artie for kind of a similar thing, but also getting on himself. Ham to hit bombs and bring him in. Richie to be kind of like Artie, except like a speed tier slower. And then Alexis to hopefully hit bombs. And then Heidi at the end, because, I mean, it's Heidi. And by the way, the reason why I have Alexis here is so that in case she gets on, I can hopefully just hit a grounder with Heidi and get Alexis on Advance Alexis. In case you're wondering why she's behind Ham and Petra and whatnot. One of the things that I like about having, I think will be good about Pete starting, is that if like this end of the lineup here gets on, I hope that Pete can at least be good at getting people in. Because since he has a solid bat, I can hopefully just switch to liner. Or power if I wait for a good pitch and hopefully line him in. But I think that's enough of me explaining why I have everything set up like I have. I've been doing decently in scrims, but I think it's time for me to start and stop rambling. Let's go. Alrighty, first at-bats of the season for everyone. Yeah, Pete, the idea is basically just grounder. Hopefully he gets on. For right now, I'm gonna view Pete as basically like Ichiro from last season. Not ideal. Yeah. Good try. Yep. Should be able to make it on. Nice job. Okay, so Pete getting out there is kind of unfortunate, but I'm not sure what else I could have done. Now it's time to either steal or hit a bomb. Ready, stealing. Yep. Nice job. Nice. Nice job. Good job, Petra. Okay, now basically what I was saying with Petra, but with Dimitri. Not good enough. Nice rip. Yes. Gonna try and get on here. Yes. Good try. So unfortunately not really the best first inning for us, but hopefully we can make it up. There we go. Nice job, Ham. Putting us on the board, baby. Good job. Good job. The first of hopefully many runs. Good rip. Drop it. Yes. Nice job, Richie. Ready, thanks. Not the best position here, but it could work. Just gotta get to sprinting. I'm gonna wait for some things. Okay. I thought that was high, but okay, sure. Would have preferred to not get the out there, but it's okay. Probably could have went for that. No, I'm going power Pete here, just in case she gives me like a meter, basically. Okay. Come on. Nice. So unless this is a double play, we should get Petra up no matter what here, basically. Yes! Nice. Rocket over his head. Okay, Petra up. One out here. Okay. I'll take a walk here because Dimitri has the chance to bring him in. Okay, thank you. Nice. Let's go. I'm not sure if I want to steal with bases loaded here because I know if I hit into a liner, then I'm donezo, basically. I don't trust an Artie's ability to liner as much, so I'm just gonna go grounder here. Just hopefully not a double play, get Ham up, basically. Yep. Oh, dang it. Nothing I can do, unfortunately. Like, yeah. Perfectly bounced to her. Good try. So another inning where Ham gets on, or is up with nobody on, unfortunately. Not when she throws me that, though. Geez, that was pretty bad. VIP. Let's go, Richie. Ooh. Through. Nah, she got it. Good try. Okay. Nice. Seems like Peggy's really gassed over there. So we might be able to hit some liners over to her. There's some weak grounder that go here, basically. They might call in Henry though, which would be a big problem. Ooh. Perfect. Nice job. Want some here. There we go. Let's go. Nice job, Pete. And that's why I have him at leadoff. So I'm pretty sure that pushes it to a +8. So now Henry should be coming in, which isn't the best.
But what the hell, boy?
Run it out! No! Thought he had it. Okay, final inning. Unfortunately. Wait, no, this isn't the... Why did I think that this is the final inning? No.
Huh?
Oh. Good pitch. Oh! Thought that was gonna... I didn't think that was gonna hook that much. I think Sophie is Albert, so her pitches are quite solid. Nice. Perfect. No. Okay, good. Great job, Dimitri. Okay. Not the most ideal thing ever, but I mean, it could work. Nice job. Nice pitch. For some reason, I'm just looking at everything today. Nice shift.
A few inches later.
Your batting stance is
I don't
illogical.
care who's on first.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't know.
The numbers don't lie.
Ham. Nice job.
Green. Get it. Let's go, Green.
Alexis doing pretty decent today. God dang, I can't do anything with that. Thank you. Oh, I thought that had that. No. Yes. She's still a bit tired over there. No. Actually, yes again. Ready. Good try. Would like some here from a Petra. GG's. Or that's it. Yeah. Unfortunate. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a win, which is unfortunate, but dang it.
That looked good. What's up, bat? Let's go, Green.
No! Oh. At least we got the out. Big hit. I think that's hitting the scoreboard. Yep. Thank you, Dimitri. There we go. GG's. Unfortunately, not the best score ever, but it's fine. It's only a week 1, so I'm not really too worried, honestly. Let's send it to the bot and see how we did.
Defeat.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Oh, wow. Good job, Sky. GG's. Not the best first result for the team, unfortunately, but I don't think it was the most embarrassing showing, honestly. For the game, everyone had an okay game. At least everyone got on base at least once. Pete and Ham had a homer. Yeah, pretty decent day for everyone. Just unfortunately wasn't able to get enough, and unfortunately I kind of allowed some runs on the defensive end. And with that the way, unfortunately, Game 1 of Get Richie to the playoffs was kind of a dud. But with that the way, this is the CRK signing out. Hope you guys have a good day and or night, and well, goodbye. Hey there. Thanks for making it to the end of my video, or sticking it through all the way. I hope you have a good day and or night, and I hope you watch next video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any tips or feedback on how I can improve my videos, I'd really appreciate it. But that out of the way, thank you.